The tension between Uchiha and Konoha is nothing new, especially when it comes to the Uchiha and the Senju, especially when there's a Senju who's Hokage. Senju versus Uchiha is a long-standing history filled with bloodshed on both sides of the fence. While a young Madara Uchiha was killing grown Senju clan members, members of the Senju were killing Madara's defenseless younger brothers. Even during times of peace between the two clans, when they agreed to form Konoha, it was rooted in bloodshed when you go back to that moment. Tobirama had killed Madara's last surviving brother, and Madara tested Hashirama's will by telling him that the first Hokage needed to take his own life in order to make things right. However, even after Hashirama versus Madara happened, tensions between the Uchiha and the Senju still existed. In today's Naruto to Go, we're going to take a look at the crucial key moment in Konoha history that almost saw the Uchiha clan pull off a coup d'etat decades before Fugaku Uchiha even thought to attempt the very same thing. For those of you who are new, Naruto to Go is a series on the channel where in the span to 3 to 6 minutes, we take a look at a Naruto lore topic and break it down in the most basic way for both casual and hardcore Naruto fans, hopefully in the time that it takes for you guys to finish your own bowl of instant ramen. So, some of you guys might be asking just what was the issue between Tobirama and the Uchiha clan? Well, in chapter 617 of the manga, Orochimaru hinted at Tobirama's policies and actions causing unrest within the Uchiha clan. However, several years before this chapter came out, we learned part of the story that Orochimaru was referring to. In Naruto Databook 3, Naruto series creator Masashi Kishimoto created a pair of databook entries that should raise some eyebrows. The very first was that Tobirama placed his most trusted Anbu, a man who was named Uchi, in charge of spying on the Uchiha clan for the sole purpose of ensuring that there would never be another Madara Uchiha who rises up to challenge the Hokage title. Tobirama feared the fact that there might be another Uchiha who agreed with Madara's thinking, and what's telling about this fact is that Tobirama had Uchi spying on the Uchiha clan during the events of the First Great Ninja War. Despite being at war with the other nations, Tobirama's fear of a Madara 2.0 was something that never left his mind, which is pretty telling about Tobirama's mind state. On the other side of the equation, Setsuna Uchiha proved Tobirama's suspicion correct. Setsuna was a 26-year-old male Uchiha, a police force member who not only had his doubts about Tobirama, but was working on a plan to overthrow Tobirama as Hokage. As we all know, Tobirama would go on to die during the First Great Ninja War, right before naming Hiruzen as the third Hokage. However, what happened to Setsuna Uchiha was never revealed, but it can be guessed that he, like a lot of the other ninja during that time, died during the First Great Ninja War. In the speech that Obito gave to Sasuke, you see Setsuna pop up very briefly where Obito, who was pretending to be Madara Uchiha, stated that after he left the village, there were some who inherited his will and his distrust for the Senju, but by that time it was much too late. It was truly a cycle of hatred that never truly stopped until Sasuke Uchiha and Naruto Uzumaki blew off their arms at the conclusion of their battle at the Valley of the End in volume 72 of the Naruto manga. Just as the Uchiha and Senju rivalry began based off of bloodshed, it was a rivalry that ended with Sasuke, the last survivor of the Uchiha clan, and Naruto, a distant relative of the Senju, laying on their backs, bleeding out after their Chidori versus Rasengan clash. So that's it for this edition of Naruto to Go. I hope you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys learned something new, and hopefully I finished this video before you guys could finish your own bowl of instant ramen. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day, guys.